So welcome back to our friendly tech chat. It has been a year since we started our publications, and I would like to have a retrospective on this year.
Yes.
Take a look at our successes, dips.
How has the year been for you?
It's not bad. I switched my job. I am enjoying what I'm doing. I really enjoyed doing actually these friendly tech chat things. Even though now I'm looking at the channel content, the views are not always the most exciting thing. But from time to time we do hit
Something interesting, apparently.
This, yes, how solid is the solid. Yeah, and that's what I would like to also to talk about what we're getting from this channel, not only the fame. And for you, I know that you definitely had an interesting year.
Well, my second son was born. That was amazing. And I did this challenge with myself to run every day, and I kept that up for 307 days straight. So pretty proud of that.
How are your feet?
They were mixed. At some point, especially when I started to do longer runs, very blistered. But they got over that. And then at some point I went to buy new shoes, and I had decided that I would run the 10 miles back from the sports store back home in the new shoes, which was a really bad way to start a relationship with running shoes. So
yes,
that was horrible for my.
Yeah. Sounds fun. So good year.
Yeah.
And the friendly tech chat. How many episodes did we do?
Didn't we do like 39 or something like that?
We have 37, of which we have 35 episodes. 2,000 views almost. Of course, not every view results in real view. Many of the views, they just start, they look and say, no, sorry, skip. But there are some people who are watching.
And almost 100 subscribers.
Which is
That's cool.
Far beyond my normal reach in real life. So
yeah, exactly.
that's definitely pays out. Of course, an interesting distribution is that we had a huge spike at the beginning when we announced our channel, and that's probably because first it was a novelty for people who knew us. I think also the first topics that we covered, it was unit tests versus integration tests, good clickbaity and attracting people. We had a small vacation during the summer
when my son was born.
Yes, for obvious reasons, and because it was summer. Less episodes in September, October, because I was visiting Kiev and then I got Corona. Also fun.
Which one did you liked making the most?
I think unit tests versus integration tests was fun. I think it was fun to make an episode on locations.
We did the testing data science one. I think we did that at Hanneke's Boom.
It was fun also to do the episode with Matthijs on hexagon architecture, although it was a little bit challenging from technical point of view.
I really like that one as well. And I also I quite like the contract tests one. I thought that was quite a relevant discussion that we had. Also, I really enjoyed the solid Cupid reactions.
Yeah, that was fun. That's one of our successes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's also fun to because you read blogs regularly, right? And just to together dive a bit deeper on what's the concepts and have that sounding board and share that with others. I think that was really fun. So I'd love to do that some more in next year.
Okay, that's what we put as a New Year resolutions for our blog.
Yes.
But what is in general for you? What are you getting? Because of course the numbers are not huge. And sometimes if I look at some of our episodes, well, I'm not saying depressing, but they're not very high. Like 70. Okay, sorry, so unlisted.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. But okay, 10 views, 15 views. And what's your take on this?
I always feel strongly that sharing an opinion is a good way to get it challenged, and it doesn't happen too much, but whenever someone comments on our video, that really feels like a win to me. Comments are even more valuable than likes or views, and it doesn't have to be on YouTube. I also have colleagues engaging me. It's like, oh, thanks for this. I used your arguments in my team yesterday. I was like, oh, what arguments? And then you have an interesting conversation. So that share aspect of friendly tech chats, it really opens up doorways to further interesting conversations, and that's what I really enjoy.
For me, what I also find useful in this, well, on top of what you just said, it's also a little bit of practice of talking and formulating my views, my opinions a little bit more structurally. Because in the everyday life, for me at least, I tend to be less structured, let me put it this way. Just ad hoc reaction on certain things. And sometimes when you're putting a little bit more structure, because we're not recording it for ourselves, we're not just reacting on the working situation in a quick and most efficient way. It gives a slightly different perspective. It makes you step a little bit back further.
Yeah, no, that's a really good angle. Like explaining something, if you want to explain something, you have to structure for yourself, like, how do I really think about this, and how do those things relate, and how can I convey that in a way that someone else will pick up on it. And that process is actually really valuable just for understanding what you're trying to explain.
And it's fun to play with
YouTube and
Yes.
and graphics and editing.
Yeah, although it does consume some time, but okay.
Yes, and I'm super grateful that you do all that.
Okay, then let's keep it up, and let's thank our
Yes,
viewers. They're even more precious when there are low numbers of them.
exactly. So thanks a lot for viewing, for commenting, for liking, all of that, and for being here. And you are an awesome person. You are awesome and great. Thank you for being here with our friendly tech chat. That's so great.
That's the part I will have to cut the list.
Oh, really? Right, and maybe next time we have a jingle coming up.
What is jingle?